NVIDIA CEO in the recent CES conference said that we are officially in the AI agents era. And if you're not building AI agents, you're already lagging behind. The hype is real, and everybody on the internet is building AI agents or learning how to build them. And in today's video, I will help you build your first AI agent that is from scratch and with the help of amazing tools out there in the market. We are in an era of AI where you can build your boilerplate in like few natural language prompts, uh, and get the MVP setup done in like 10-15 minutes. And then you do your modifications, then you do your creativity thing, get into it. It will help you progress faster. Gemini, we'll be using Gemini API. It provides the Gemini 1.5 Flash model, which is free of cost. So we'll be using that. How you can get your API keys? Just search for Gemini API on the internet. Go to the Gemini Developer API, and then you will find Google AI Studio. Explore Google AI Studio, and there you can generate your get API key. I have already generated mine, which is free of charge because I'll be using the 1.5 Flash model, which is free of cost. Then on the other hand, we have SERP API, which is Search Engine Results API, which you can use. It will provide you a lot of functionalities. If you haven't explored it yet, do sign in, register, and get your API key. Using that, you can get all this data. And in the free trial, you get like 100 requests per month. So just by Google account, you can build a project pretty easily using these APIs. We'll be using VS Code, and another tool that we'll be using is Zencoder AI, which is a code completion tool which you can use free of cost. Just go onto the platform and do a sign in. Let me quickly go and show it to you. Zencoder. Let me Zencoder AI. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Zencoder AI. All you need to do is just log in with your Google account, and I have already logged in. And then you have to connect it with your VS Code. Install the extension Zencoder AI, and then you can use it. Best part about this is it will also provide you free coding agent, which is in beta right now, but it is amazing. I've used it. You can build your boilerplate code in like one natural language prompt. It's amazing. So we'll start with a simple prompt where we are giving asking it to build a travel planning AI agent. We'll provide us all these data: the dates, destination, source, budget, number of travelers, and we'll be using Gemini 1.5 Flash model only because it's free. And since I know Python, I'll be writing the backend in Python with a simple, decent front end. Later on, we'll do the modification how complex we want it to be, and we're not deploying it, just running it on local server. I'll also ask it to create a new project directory to put all the project files. So this is as simple as that. We can let the name maybe travel planner AI. Simple prompt. Now Zencoder AI will do its magic. It's do all the hard work, and generate all the files for us. Put it in the right location. Show us everything, and we'll have the boilerplate code ready, which is up and running in like seconds. So let's see what it will generate. Okay. This is done. This is done. This is okay. It has created all these files. All I need to do is the boilerplate is ready. All I need to do is click on show diff and accept the changes, and the files are created. Let's save it. Accept, save, bingo. You see everything just with a natural language prompt. Okay, this is also done. This is also done, and this is also done. It has also provided us the way to run it. Let me create my .env file. So it has created travel planner API. I'll create my new file .env. Let me go to is the name. Travel Planner API. Travel Planner AI is the name. Yep, that's correct. And that's where we run our requirement.txt. It will install all the packages. Need to run this particular command. Okay, it has not. So now we have come across an error where it is not able to understand what is UVCon. We need to figure out. Now this is where AI fails and human interference is needed. So basically, we were using the wrong command to run the server. All we need to do was this Python UVCon to run the fast API, the main application, and that's it. Now the server is simply running and we have our application available. When you go and see the front end of it, it will look like this. So you have the boilerplate UI ready to get the data. Let's quickly try it. If we'll get some data, these are, I've already tried it in my previous project that I was building. Let's write some random numbers. Budget to be in USD. It should be 3, and let's mark some date in the future. Number traveler 1. Okay, I need to explore swimming, maybe. Generate the travel plan. Okay, so it says an error occurred while generating your travel plan. Let's see what is the error. Now, error loading ASGI app could not import module bin. This is the error that we are getting. What I'll need to do is I'll just copy this particular error, provide it to Zencoder, and it will help what is the problem. It will help us debug the problem in just seconds. Let me quickly also check whether it has used the right version for what we call that, Gemini. Sometimes it creates a problem and doesn't. Okay, it is using 1.5 Pro, although I've mentioned 1.5 Flash. Okay, now go inside backend and then run our command. Let's see if this works this time. Okay, let's go. Let me reload and to fill everything again. Start date, end date. Oh, one. Okay, let's see. It is taking time. I hope. Okay, bingo. It has generated, but it has generated some. The data that it has generated is this does not look good, obviously. So we need to beautify it a bit. So this is working fine. And now let's add a checkbox which will allow us to which will allow us to fetch the flights data also. The mock response to SERP API looks like this. So we need to provide the SERP API response also. Let me quickly fetch it how it looks like. Also, but we need the data to, or we need the travel plan to look a bit better. Convert it to markdown, right? So it will look better. Google SERP API response looks like, and if I'll just sign in, you'll see this is my API key that you should not be worried about. For flight, we'll go to flights. This is the get request that we need to make. This is a get request. If you copy paste, so this is a mock response that I have created using that get request. As you can see here, I have added a few things. I have added type 2. The other thing is I have added my API. I have to add my API key in front of it so that it can get me a response. I have removed the return date, return type, return date, this one, return date, so that it will not provide me the return flights, right? And I'll just copy this particular pretty print. I'll copy this data. I'll create a new file, paste it there. what apparently, so there is a lot of data, right? We don't need everything. As I mentioned earlier also, I only care about the best flights, so we don't need this. Ignore everything else. Okay, bingo. So I'll provide this dummy response to it, and okay, this is how the response looks like. I'll also ask it to restrict. Okay, not let me press enter. Okay, it is working on the request. All the flights API that we serve API, for example, it only consider codes of a particular airport. For example, Delhi we have DEL. For Hong Kong it's HKG, and then only it provides the response. So make sure you either ask Gemini to convert the input, or take or explicitly ask the user to provide the input in the form of code. Okay, if it's fixed or not. We are going from Delhi to Hong Kong from maybe 11 to 4:21, and it should come in what do you call that, history food. Let the answer should come in markdown format. Let's see. It is generating. Let's not include the flight information for the time being, because I don't think we have added that much. Okay, it has provided us in markdown format and round trip fare estimated cost. This looks pretty good. Now, okay, it looks pretty good. Now let's make sure that include flight information thing is working or not. We have to check that. We have copied the SERP API's response right here. Right here we have the response. Best flights is all we want. We'll provide this to our Zencoder so that it will generate the output in this format only. What we'll do, what we'll do is, for SERP API, you can use the URL for the latest flight. You should put the flight details in a table. I have given this command, and we have copy pasted. So this is the URL that you can use from the website that I have shown already, and this is the JSON response you'll get. So we have to provide each and every data to it. This is okay. I'm not able to type after this, I guess. Let me see if I can type. This is okay. I'm not able to type. Let me remove this first. This is the JSON response you get for the flights. Restrict to only one way flight data, and limit up to 3 flights only. Put everything in a table, and also provide links to book the flight. Okay, this is what we'll provide, and now we'll give the JSON format also, so that they'll have. Okay, we need to remove the return date, so that I need to add type so that it'll type. I've already mentioned about, right, the type will give us only one way flights, so type equals to 2, and I have removed the return date. We want to provide the flights data to Gemini so that it can create a table out of it, else it would just do the hard coding and stuff, which I guess it is doing. Let it generate something, and then we'll do. It has provided all the information. It has provided the flight recommendations also and everything. But what it did was, it took the mock data that I provided, like in the URL, and that is something a human only can interpret and fix. AI itself cannot do that. So I have to give another prompt to it, that please use the user given input to generate the plan, to generate the flight, and that's how we'll end up. So now add the changes which it has provided, and we'll have the right results then. Later on, I also asked it to provide me link for the Google Flights on the booking now link. Earlier, it was not providing anything. I've done all those changes and it has provided me all the code. I've running the server. Let's see what it has done. We are going to Delhi to Hong Kong. Let me do it maybe Hyderabad and the bingo. Let's generate the plan for 12 to 18 and see what it will give us. So we have the trip overview. It has provided all the amazing plan for the trip, the budget, and the flights also. Okay, it is still providing me the wrong data. And you can click on this and check the relevant flights on uh, Google Flights. Oh, it has such a Philadelphia to Hong Kong. There is some mistake, and just because we provided the mock data, it was using the mock data to generate response, and hence we are getting the wrong responses every time. So what I did, I fixed it by human interference. That is pretty much needed. Removed the mock data. Now it is using the SERP API result, real-time result to generate the actual data. It has removed the airport code thing because I'm already providing it the airport code. Now if you see Delhi to Hong Kong, I'm looking at the real-time data of flights. These are real-time flights which are active. If you click on it, any of these flights, it will give you Google Flights data, and that too like absolute the absolute source and the destination. So we have not provided a date for Google Flights, hence the date is coming different, but the source and destination only to get the Google Flights data in the code. Also, let's add the chat box in the end so that we can talk to a travel planner data, maybe some questions, or ask the travel planner. Or maybe you can, it's an assignment for you actually. You have to make sure use Zencoder AI to create a chat box at the end. I have added the complete code for this particular project on my GitHub. You can find the source code link in the description. Using such tools like Zencoder AI or using some AI APIs like Gemini is pretty much important in today's era to gain that leverage, to gain that quick momentum into building anything. If you are a professional building some side hustle, you must use this. If you are a student building in hackathons, you must use it to create a boilerplate thing very quickly. So that's it for this video. You can find the Zencoder AI. It's a free tool you can use directly by just signing up. Use that tool. The link is in the description. The complete source code link is also in the description. And if you want more such videos, make sure you comment down below and I'll be happy to make more. Thank you and bye bye. Take care.